I'm sure all my 3D printer friends out there have heard of PLA, PETG, ABS, and all the other kind of ones. But the one that kind of stands out a lot is this one. This one right here is PCTG. You'll actually use a PETG profile to be able to print something like this right here that is very, very durable. You can actually have it in your car without it melting, and it's flexible too. This thing's really, really amazing, and they have a whole bunch of different colors to actually choose from. So I got this one right here from 3D Fuel, my PCTG. I got 2 different spools. So I've been playing around with this transparent ruby red color that I have. It comes in a 1 kilogram plastic spool. Kind of see the results that we have right here. I'm going to show you guys how to print it here in a minute. But I also got this midnight black from them too, which I wanted to print something else with this here besides a trash can kind of thing, but I thought this would be kind of like a fun thing to print because it actually shows what you can actually do with it. I think I can run over this without cracking and stuff, but that's a single layer. Single layer all the way around face mode with it. So some important details about PCTG, which if you want to know what that actually is, here it is. I am not going to say that out loud because I will completely mess it up. But anyways, it is a great hard material that is very, very durable with it and flexible all in one. So what you want to start with is a PETG profile. And from there, you're actually going to change your hot end between 250 to 280 degrees Celsius. Now, the nice thing about going with 3D Fuel is out there on their website, they actually have different profiles for different settings and stuff like that for you too. So depends on what kind of slicer you have. They might already have a profile that you can download and start using it right away. For mine, they didn't have a profile yet, which is fine because I use my Anycubic Cobra 3 Max with it. So I can create something bigger. I was going to go a little bit bigger than this. I was actually going to do this is the actual print size. So I think I might go a little bit bigger next time. Kind of blow it up a little bit. Now your bed temperature is going to be higher than normal. We're going to go 80 degrees Celsius with this. So make sure you change your settings, your profiles, whatever you might have. I have a special profile now for PCTG with it, which makes it really, really easy. And the big thing is too, we're going to turn off cooling. We're actually going to reduce it down. So if you already have it like at 80%, we're going to reduce it down 50%. So you're going to bring it down to like 30% with it. So you want to do at least 50% of whatever cooling you like to use with your PETG. So you're going to bring that down by half with it. Now enclosure, that's optional. You can use that, but there are special instructions if you are going to use an enclosure with it too as well. And the ideal temperature for your enclosure about 45 degrees Celsius with it. And you also want to make sure that if you are using a flat plate. So if you have a flat bed, you want to make sure you use something like a glue stick or something like that on it. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to use glue. Well, this year might permanently put it on that plate for you. I use a texture plate for this one right here. You can kind of see how it showed up on the bottom with it, with that texture. Perfectly fine and turned out great for that. So make sure that you also enable the pressure advance, the PAK value, and wipe after retraction for sharper corners and less stringing, it says, especially with high flow nozzles. So if you're using a larger nozzle than the 0.4, then you might want to go ahead and pay attention. And the best part is they send you out the instructions with the roll to as well, which is nice. And they also give you a little video of how to actually use it. Altogether, I think this year turned out fantastic with it. I'm going to show you guys some more of how it all printed too as well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe, please, and thank you. And check out this video right here next. And if you guys want to grab some from 3D Fuel, I have a link down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.